John Brown, the £350,000 signing from Dundee, whose versatility has already justified his place in the Rangers squad. And Maurice Johnston has shrugged off the groin injury which kept him out of the midweek international, and he continues his quest for his first competitive goal for Rangers. There's a very settled look about the Aberdeen lineup, with Owen Jess left out after playing in the last couple of matches, and Willem van der Ark is back to partner Charlie Nicholas up front. Paul Mason is the Aberdeen top scorer this season with 4 goals, and the Liverpool-born player is proving to be a most judicious signing by Alex Smith. And this is the stage Charlie Nicholas will relish. He always loves playing at Ibrox, and he couldn't imagine a better place to break his scoring duck for the season. Well, as you can see, it takes more than a vast number of stitches in the head to keep Terry Butcher out of action for Rangers. There he is, all strapped up around the head for the fray this afternoon. The referee this afternoon, a FIFA official, Jim McCluskey from Stewart. So Rangers start the match with some tremendous vocal support from the Rangers fans. Quite remarkable to find Rangers at the bottom of the Premier League. And there's the first tackle of the match by Terry Butcher, bringing a foul to Aberdeen. Willem van der Ark, who is the victim. Shot from Grant to Nicholas. That's a fine turn by Charlie Nicholas. Ball breaking to the left for Connor. And Butcher wouldn't be denied, going there with complete conviction and determination. Fine tackle by the Rangers skipper. Some fine play from Charlie Nicholas, though, setting this up. The shot was blocked and spun across this space here. Connor going for the ball, and Butcher coming across with that tremendous challenge. Well, the problem here, it's John Brown who's down, and the stretcher has come on. Well, John Brown has certainly been unlucky with injuries in his career, and this looks to be a very sad moment indeed. And here's the incident which brought that about. It was Charlie Nicholas turning away from Brown, who was trying to get back on terms. But watch John Brown here. Now you see the left ankle turned over there as he blocked that shot. So Graham Souness on the telephone in the director's box. Well, a savage blow for Rangers, the loss of John Brown after just 11 minutes. He's clearly in a great deal of pain. The Rangers defender John Brown is carried off. Once again, one of the saddest sights in the game. Any player being stretchered off. The replacement is the under-21 international centre-back Scott Nisbet, who's already on the field. Bit of pushing that time by McLeish on Drinkle. There's Ray Wilkins. Willie Miller and Maurice Johnston together, some jersey pulling going on. The referee was ideally positioned and he gave no foul for that. Here goes Nicholas now in the break for Aberdeen. Red jerseys streaming into the box now. Here's Paul Mason. Delicate one inside. Butcher's there. There's Betts. Beautifully taken by Woods. Well, many question marks about Chris Wood's fitness dispelled by the save. Nicholas setting it up to Paul Mason. Look at his confidence here on the ball. Trying to chip it inside. Butcher was there. The first time volley now from Jim Bett. That's good handling by Woods. Wilkins. Delicate ball forward. Here's Trevor Stephen. Good play by Stephen. Tremendous effort by Kevin Drinkle. Well, that would have been a goal to remember. Now this is Trevor Stephen at his best. Look at the way he makes room. The cross right from the byline, pulls it back. The header coming in from Drinkle just over the bar. Here's Gary Stevens. Robertson's clearance, giving the throw to Rangers, and some time for the Aberdeen defence to regroup. Here's the long throw coming, I think, from Gary Stevens. No, he's deceived Aberdeen also, but not quite Robert Connor going to that heavy tackle on Trevor Stephen to give the free kick now to Rangers. This time Butcher goes forward. Stephen floating it across. It's won by Van der Ark. Here's Ray Wilkins. Stephen again, a chance to go at Robert Connor. Good defending by Connor. He had to be quick. There's Wilkins. And once again, Drinkle was inches away. Superb variation here from Rangers. Stephen laying that back into the path of Wilkins. And Snelders thought he was taking that comfortably, but Drinkle almost made it in time. Well done by Mason. There's Butcher. Drinkle to Walters. Haven't seen much of Walters in the match so far. Here's Johnston. Leaving it to Walters again. There's a fine cross. A brave diving save again by Snelders. It was Drinkle applying the pressure once more at the near post. Good play from Rangers. There's Wilkins. Drinkle trying to control it. There's Ian Ferguson. Now Stevens. Here's a problem now for Rangers. Aberdeen on the break. Mason to Nicholas. That's for McKimmie. And fine play by Stuart Munro on the recovery. Willie Miller. The offside flag is up against Paul Mason. As soon as that pass was released, the flag went up. Well, that's brilliant play by Walters. Drinkle to Stevens. Stevens is free on the right. Well, disappointing pass, forcing Stevens to turn back. Ian Ferguson and David Robertson in the race. Well, that's good play by young David Robertson. He certainly is maturing into a fine full-back for Aberdeen. He's been in the side since he was 17 years old. He's now 20. This is Drinkle. Good challenge again by McLeish on Johnston. Johnston leaves the throw to Gary Stevens. He's capable of a very long one if he so chooses, and this time he's invited Butcher to come forward to be the target. It's a great throw. And Van der Ark and Butcher together. There's Johnston. All down to the positioning of Snelders once again. Johnston's so sharp in front of goal. Just look at this long throw from Gary Stevens. It seemed to come off the head of Van der Ark and Butcher. And there was Johnston, but Snelders had the angle right. Here's Robertson. Van der Ark calling for the ball in the air forward. Arrived on the ground, and Scott Nisbet was there for Rangers. And that's the end of the first half action. Referee Jim McCluskey sends the teams to the dressing room, all square, tied at 0-0, with the best goal attempt of the first half, undoubtedly coming from Rangers and from Kevin Drinkle. Superb play on the right from Rangers, with Trevor Stephen hitting the byline, sending over a magnificent cross. In came Drinkle with a flying header, skimming over the crossbar, and perhaps the closest to a goal in the first half. And half-time here at Ibrox is Rangers 0, Aberdeen 0. Back to Ibrox as Aberdeen start the second half. Greatly encouraged, I've no doubt, with the way in which they handled that sustained pressure from Rangers at the end of the first half. The Aberdeen defence looking to be absolutely secure. That's beautifully done by Walters. Johnston to Wilkins. That's for Drinkle. Now Stephen. Johnston calling for the ball inside that position. He was held by Grant. Well, a blatant foul by Brian Grant off the ball. He'll be in trouble with referee McCluskey. Oh, Johnston is on the ground. And there's Brian Grant. Well, Johnston would have been in the clear but for that foul committed by Brian Grant. It was Trevor Stephen who was busting clear from the inside right position. He saw Johnston going through the inside left channel, waiting to release the pass, and Grant, spotting the danger, held Johnston. And the result is the yellow card for Brian Grant, and scant reward for Rangers. A free kick well outside the box. Nisbet making a run. It's played in by Walters. Headed out by Robertson. There's Wilkins, and Johnston is offside. Got a cut at the bridge of the nose, Maurice Johnston. Butcher beating Van der Ark. Buried down by Drinkle. Here's Johnston. Support coming from Gary Stevens. Ian Ferguson using Wilkins, who took up good position wide on the right. Johnston's head flick. Here's Walters. Willie Miller is there for Aberdeen. Miller looking toward the linesman. They're getting no help at all from that direction. Great play this from Wilkins. And from Maurice Johnston, a delicate head flick on. Walters now trying the chip over the goalkeeper. Willie Miller was there again for Aberdeen. Stevens with the corner. There's McLeish. Stevens wide to Stephen. A great ball inside again. Johnston for Rangers. His first goal in competitive play for Rangers. 8 minutes into the second half. A glorious header from Johnston. Look at the smile on his face as he's greeted by the Rangers fans. And once again, a superb cross to the right. It came from Trevor Stephen. Look at the way Johnston came in. A powerful header. Snelders rooted to the spot. And Johnston opens his account in style. Flesh with the header. There's Nisbet. That's a good header down to Stevens. Drinkle. Ian Ferguson. Inches wide. Well, there's a buzz of anticipation whenever Ian Ferguson gets into that position. Such incredible power in that right boot. It was well set up here by Drinkle. He looked up, saw Ferguson coming forward. Look at that thundering shot going just wide. Robertson's pass cut off by Stevens. Here goes Johnston on the right. Drinkle and Walters waiting in the box. A great ball played in, and Miller did enough for Aberdeen. More work to do perhaps now, though, as Rangers retain possession. Stuart Monroe trying to play that through for Ian Ferguson. It's now with McKinney. Tackled by Butcher. He wanted to throw, but he's not going to get it. And there will be a change made now by Rangers. Johnston is coming off. Just wait till you hear the reception he gets. Perhaps still a little bit under pressure with that groin injury. Johnston, having broken his competitive duck, was off, and Ali McCoy goes on. What a substitute to have in hand. Looking for Mason, who switched over to the far side now. Aberdeen appear now to have switched into a 4-3-3 formation with a three-pronged attack. Nicholas on the right, Van der Ark through the middle, and Mason on the left. Leaving just three in the middle, Grant, Bett and Connor. Good ball from Gary Stevens. Again, the sharpness and pace of David Robertson gets the ball quickly enough for Aberdeen. There's Wilkins, and he's well tackled. It's Paul Mason who got back. It's a corner kick though to Rangers. looking now for the killer goal. The second now for Rangers would surely guarantee the points. Walters to Stephen, here's Wilkins. And Drinkle couldn't quite get above that. Well, it's a superb ploy by Rangers. They've used it well already in the match. The way it's played back to Ray Wilkins for the first time, curling outswinger away from goal, and Drinkle couldn't get it on target. Drinkle trying to find Walters. McKimmie got a touch. Walters and Snelders together, and in the end it was controlled by Walters for the benefit of Snelders. Well, the keeper was proved right, making that challenge coming out of his goal. Well, this one by Butcher, but Nisbet was there. A bit of chop on the bandage, perhaps. He's timed that jump better than Drinkle. Nisbet to Stevens. Good ball from McCoist. Ever Stephen. Miller heading out and as far as Walters. Is there the corner kick? The Rangers still looking good value for this lead. Aberdeen trying to get out of their half as much as they possibly can now, but here comes Terry Butcher to try to tie up the points with the second Rangers goal. Wilkins once more, left-footed this time. Snelders didn't make it, and Drinkle couldn't turn it in. Well, a very rare error indeed from Theo Snelders. But again, the same move, this time with Wilkins using his left foot. Snelders missed it in flight, it broke off Robertson to Drinkle, but he couldn't turn it in. Terry Butcher having removed his head bandage. Well, there was the damage inflicted in Stockholm on Wednesday night. So the singing coming of the Rangers fans as they enjoy the moment when they get back into the title race. There goes the final whistle. Rangers the winners deservedly by 1-0. Delighted supporters wearing the Rangers colours, and they can be very pleased with that overall performance. Terry Butcher, a hero once again, showing the damage inflicted in the international for England on Wednesday night in Stockholm. But the hero of the hour was Maurice Johnston with his first competitive goal for Rangers. A tremendous header from a Trevor Stephen cross in 53 minutes, and that's what's won the game deservedly for Rangers. It's Rangers 1, Aberdeen 0.
Maurice, was there a great sense of relief there about your first competitive goal for Rangers?
Well, having not scored in 6 previous matches, obviously it was a great boost for me, but to score the winner against Aberdeen, who's been quite a bogey team for Rangers, is tremendous.
How do you remember the goal coming about?
Well, actually, Trevor Stephen and Gary Stephen, they were playing 1-2s. The ball broke to Trevor. Trevor played a great ball over. I was saying to him in the bath there, I preferred to volley him, but it came right straight to my head, and Theo Snelders was rooted to his line. I just picked my spot.
You also got away from your international teammates Alec McLeish and William Miller. Did that give you a particular pleasure too?
Well, Big Alec was giving me some stick in the first half. But just really to score your first goal is tremendous. It gets me off the ground, and hopefully I can do the same on Wednesday night.